Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today we're going to discuss the shock drop from yesterday. I hit a few pairs. I would hit like 5, but my cards started declining, so I hit like 3 or so pairs yesterday on the shock drop. Shout out Hype Labs. Again, check us out down below if you want to learn how to hit more pairs. But we're just going to be discussing the simple seller hold factor. Pretty simple for this sneaker, in terms of what to do, because there's another drop coming up, all that. It's pretty explainable, but we'll get into the Team Red lows, since this is a pretty clean dunk low. Like, if you hit your size, this is not a bad pair to keep. I honestly rock with this one, and if you're a size 11, I feel for you, since you can't rock this shoe. There are just no pairs that fit, since it only goes up to 12W. And I always feel bad when I see releases like this, and I'm like, what if someone in a 13 really likes this shoe? Never will happen. They'll never be able to get it, and it's just kind of like, well, dang. That's so off topic, but let's just kind of check this out. Instagrams, all that down below, and don't forget, we just cooked this yesterday. Yeah, these aren't even out yet, but we cooked this yesterday a little bit early, one of the first GS releases available, and we cooked that. So again, if y'all want to learn more about us, hit more pairs, check us out down below, and we can get you on stuff like this. These are huge profit right now, and I'm very excited to get early review going on those. But that's all I need to say. Hope to see y'all there, and let's get started. So, the Nike Dunk Low Team PRM. Oh, and also don't forget about the daily deals. We've run some of these recently. You don't see these every day anymore. Some of these, Dodgers SBs. But aside from that, check us below. I'd love to see it, because we always trying to provide the best. But the Team Red Dunk Low PRM, one thing about this pair that I really like is kind of the aged midsole look that we have on this sneaker. I think this one in hand is definitely going to be better than it is on photos, because the aged look kind of always is a good touch on dunks. So I've noticed this with some of the other like vintage green, vintage navy pairs you've had, but in the past on these Dunk Lows, and I've noticed it before. It's not a bad detail. So it's kind of a small and simple touch that they add to a lot of shoes. I think it's a good one. So again, you can see the insoles, all that. What is going on here, Nike? This just shows you maybe this is a quality control thing, or maybe this is done on purpose, but yeah, that Nike logo is not centered whatsoever, so shout out to Nike. But hey, this looks pretty good at least. My favorite part of the shoe so far has to be probably this burgundy colorway we have going around, and how that fits with the aged sole look that we have going on. So I think they did a really good job kind of coordinating the sneaker in terms of its colorway and different colors they put on the shoe, and how they fit it all together. I think it's really well done, so I gotta give credit right there for sure. But it's a very basic pair, I will say that, and there's tons and tons of stock on the way. If you want to look at what sizes are going for right now, yesterday would have been your best bet on selling this one, since these have been dropping in price since then. Yesterday the 11.5s are going for about 180. Today they're going for 170. Tomorrow I wouldn't be shocked if they go for 160. And the reason I'm saying that is because people are going to be looking to sell this pair. It's hot in the market right now, so they're going to be looking to take profits before more pairs land. Also, one thing I want to mention about this pair is there's another release coming for it on the 21st. So since there's another release coming on sneakers very, very soon, why hold on to this one? There is more stock on the way. You can hold on to it if you hit retail, since there's no risk there and you have free returns with Nike. So it's not like you are at risk for anything here. But one thing I do want to mention at least about the Team Reds is that since there's another release on the way, I think it's going to definitely affect the current resale we have. So if you're just looking to make some sales right now, then definitely do that fast is what I'd say. Get those label scans going. We have those in the group as well. If you don't know what a label scan is, it allows you to sell items in advance to StockX and Alias, stuff like that. So before they actually land, if that makes sense. So it's kind of a cool feature. It's it allows you to pre-sell stuff to a degree. So that's pretty cool. But again, very crisp Dunk Low. It looks like but the material they chose to use on the sneaker is a little bit different as well. Same with the laces. Again, they kind of have that toned look, kind of the same as the midsole, but this just looks like a nice sneaker overall. I'm very excited to see this one in hand. It looks like an older Dunk Low, kind of has that more vintage style to it, and I hit two pairs that are my size, so I'll consider towing these if they're nice. I definitely will, but again, it all depends. I'll probably end up pre-selling them too, in deals, something like that, for retail price, under retail, something along those lines, since I love doing those deals to give you guys the best opportunity on items to make a profit. That's something we do in Hype Labs. But yeah, again, if we're just going to answer the simple sell or hold question, this sneaker right here is most definitely a sell. And the reason I'm saying that is, again, we have pairs that are still on the way. There's no reason to continue holding on to this, in my opinion, just because if there's, it's pretty simple to put it like this. The prices are not going to hold at the same if there's a ton of pairs on the way. Like, I saw a lot of foot sites releasing this one today. I had there was a couple links I had sent out for it, things like that, and I just kind of noticed. I was like, dang, Team Reds aren't necessarily small stock. They have pretty fair stock. You'll be able to hit a pair of these probably if you wanted to. Especially on the shock drop yesterday, you know, if you want to learn about Nike bot and running more accounts, any of that, it's you know, you can definitely do that because it's possible to bot shock drops nowadays at least. So aside from that, that's what I'd be doing for the Team Reds. I'm not personally just going to be, you know, holding on to this, sticking any money with it, unless it's maybe bigger sizes for like a year or two, then I would understand that. But I just don't even, I don't feel like this shoe's going to be anything that goes for a crazy amount in 2 years. Like, I'm focusing on the SBs. Those are going to be the ones that go for crazy amounts in 2 years. Like, anything SB related, Jarritos SB, April Skateboards SB coming up, Crenshaw Skate Club SB. I'm trying to think of another one that's coming up. I'm forgetting one off the top of my head. But those 3 I can name off the top of my head that are, like, no-brainers to hold. No-brainers. Like, if you sell those, what are you doing? Like genuine question. Unless they're early, if you get any of those 3 pairs and you sell it, like on drop day, if you sell it on drop day and do not hold on to that pair for a few years, what are you doing? I'm just saying, because you will have no problem doubling your money that way. I mean, SB is just coming up crazy with the hype right now. People aren't looking for dunks anymore. They just want to know when the next SB is, next type sneaker. People are kind of getting tired of dunks, and I fully understand that. But now Nike's like, oh wait, we can just throw SB on it. And boom, and now they got the SB Jordan Forward, this whole reimagined theme with sneakers going on, and the whole, and just, you see what's going on. They're promoting SB, reimagined sneakers, SB4s, all that stuff a ton right now. So these are kind of getting overshadowed. That's why I'm not holding on to them. Because people want SBs, man. They want all the hot new stuff. And that's really what I'm looking at it for, especially SB. This is a long-term bag. I mean, in a few years, these are going to be very, very hard to find. But I feel like I'm stating fairly obvious things, but patience is key. That's what I'll say. So again, if y'all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Again, definitely a sell now in my opinion. I wouldn't be holding on to these until after drop day if I was going to hold them. And again, you can check the socials down below. Learn how you can cook more stuff like this. Again, we always are cooking. I mean, we got the exclusive calls every day, 2 pizzas for $13 right there, in-store dubs, profitable backdoors, learning how to cop more of your favorite personal pairs. I mean, you name it. In-store monitors. Again, like check my video out from yesterday. I cooked in-store yesterday with the monitors. So I hope to see you down below on the wait list there or in the waiting room. Don't forget, since we are sold out right now, and if you don't want to wait on the waiting list, we'll do another membership drop probably soon in the waiting room. So feel free to check that out, wait there, or just join the wait list, and we'll let you in within 24 hours. We'll have you a response to you. So that's it. That's all I need to say. But I'm gonna end the screen recording. Let me know your thoughts on the Team Reds. I'm exhausted today, but we gotta hit the post office. That's the goal. So hey, you know, one thing at a time. I'll see you all in the next one though. Peace.